Hello, 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 hello. How are you? This is Els Kimby from bmascraftycorner, and today I have a quick project. So, I got a whole bunch of these in one of the bags. I got like, I don't know, like 15 packages or something like that, and there's 2 in each package. So I got this out and I said, what can I do with it? Well, obviously I can use it to store dies and things in, like store my stamps in it and stuff. And, if I use the right ink, I could stamp the stamp, open this up, stamp the stamp on it, and then put the stamp inside. Especially if it was like a stamp and die. I was like, that's cool, I could do that. But I said, what else can I do with it? And so I decided what I can do with it is I can use it as a journal cover. Just a simple single signature journal. Let me just get the cutter here. So I kind of experimented, and all I did was cut this part off. There's a piece here where it's like heat sealed. I just opened it. So I just put it in my cutter. And I took that part off. And I took it off of both sides. I'm going to put this in this way so that I can use the wire. Let me get the cutter out of the way. So I can use the wire to judge where I'm at. Take that side off. And what I end up with is basically a self-sealing cover. And all I have to do is just get my paper that I want to put in here, poke my holes, and stitch it in, and I've got a journal. So that's what I'm going to do. I've got here what I call Herbert paper. You may remember back a long time ago, before Hags came, I used to sell paper. And I used to sell this line of paper that I called Sherbert. And it's all this like pastel-y, creamy pastel-y color stuff. And I found some of it, and I said, well, let me use it up. So I created a signature. There's nine pages in the signature. I'm going to trim this down on the front, and then I'm going to be right back. I'm going to show you how to mark this one more time, how to mark it in order to be able to put the holes in. And we're going to do it all in one unit on this one. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this signature. And it is 7.5 inches. Okay, so we're going to put the ruler in here, and we're going to find the center, which is get my pen. There it is. 3 3/4 right there. And then we're going to come in 1/2 inch here and 1/2 inch down here. And then so from here to here, we're going to measure that. And that is 3 1/4. So we're going to call that 1 3/8. And then we're going to come down here. And we're going to go 1 3/8. It's actually 1 5/8, but 1 3/8 will work. Okay, so we're going to line this the way that we want it. We're going to bring this back in. We're going to find where the paper is going to go in here, kind of giving ourselves, the same amount of room top and bottom. And then we're just going to use our clips to hold this all in. We just want to make sure that we get our fold on our fold. Okay, so once we have that set, just check. There we go. It's in there. We're just going to go ahead and pop our holes. Middle, in between, are down on the ends. Between, and down on the end. Okay? I'm not going to take the clips off of this because this is really slick and it's going to move around. So then I will grab my needle and some waxed thread, which seems to be a bit knotted right now. I don't know how I do these things. Okay. We're just going to take a length of our cord. Normally I probably wouldn't use black on this, but I'm going to so that you guys can see. So I'm going to take a length of cord, I'm going to thread it onto my needle, and I'm just going to stitch this in like I would any other signature. Now, in kind of deciding what I was going to do with all of these, I made a discovery. And my discovery was, very simply put, that the cheapest double-sided tape that I have actually sticks to this. So, I'm trying to get this through here without stitching through my stitch. There we go. We'll come right back down here, and we'll go down the other way. Yeah, because I thought about a couple of different ways of doing this, and so I found that something that, like my glue, none of my glue worked. I've gone through about a half dozen of these. None of my glues worked. My red line tape did not work. Tried rubber cement. That did not work. What works is the cheapest double-sided tape I own. Alright, right over left, left over right, tied in, trim, take off the clips, and there's a little journal. Now you could make this the paper wider if you want to. It's totally up to you. But I'm going to show you one more trick with this. I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so we have, we have a place to write, but we don't have anything to write with. So, one thing that I like about this is that it lets us do this. So if you take this flap right here, I'm going to use my ruler to do this. I'm just going to put it on here, and I'm going to use a black marker. I'm going to go in about 1/2 inch, okay, and I don't know, come down about 2 inches or so, and I'm going to put a dot here, and I'm going to put a dot here. Now watch. I'm going to take my scissors, and I'm just going to cut to the dot, and cut to the dot, and then I'm going to push that the other way. Okay. Built-in pen holder. All right, so to decorate this, we're going to be using these. These are acetate stickers. And this is the cheap tape that works. So I'm going to see if I can get a pocket in here. And so to do that, I have cut a strip off of one of the ones I tested. And I want to put a notch in it in the middle. To do that, I'm going to put a piece of paper behind it, because if I just try to notch the plastic, it's not going to work. So, you put a piece of plastic, piece of cardboard behind it, it works, or paper, it works fine. Alright, so I have a notch, and I have my tape, and I'm just going to go over that with my bone folder. Like, really press it on there. And then I'm going to bring this in. I know this is blinding, guys, and I apologize. But these are the plastic ones I found, you know? Alright, so I'm going to take my paper off. I'm going to put this where I want it to be. Okay, and then I'm going to go over the edge of this with my bone folder. Just to really mush it together. Okay? And I know I'm not an advocate of tape on a pocket, but it works. I don't know. It just does. Okay, so we're going to go back to the outside of this, and like I said, we're going to be using these acetate stickers. So I'm just going to take that off. I'm going to put this on, and then again I'm going to use my bone folder just to really press it on. And we'll put a flower on. Dragonfly. It's being very stubborn. I win. Put this little dragonfly right here. And let's put daisies over here. Take the pen out for a second because we need to be able to press this down. Cannot press it down with the pen in there. All right, pen back in, and then let's do a little on the pocket as well. Here's another dragonfly. Flower. No, you have to take the sticker away from the backing, not the backing away from the sticker brain. Okay. There we go. All right. There it is. Little pen holder built in, little plastic journal cover that snaps shut, quick and easy. This is like one of those things you can throw together in an afternoon. You can do like 10 of them, you know? So that's what all right, so that's our little journal. Single signature, pen holder, paper, decorate, don't decorate, entirely up to you. We got a little pocket here in the back to stick in some journal cards or receipts or whatever, and you know, snap closure. It's that quick and simple and easy to do. So if you're new here and you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that button for me and subscribe, like me, ring my bell, share me with all your friends. Then your friends can be my friends can be your friends, and our friends can get to be friends. Before you know it, we have a giant crafting community. I go live on Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 11, 12, and 1 across the country, and everybody else has to figure it out for themselves. Let's see, what else? For now, that's it. So until I see you again, stay safe. Bye-bye.